It is rightly said that you don't win a debate by suppressing discussions, you win it with a better argument. Good evening to our jaunty audience and zealous debaters. Today, I, Unfathomable, along with my co host, Dabi, will take you through this magnificent night of discussion and dissent and enrich ourselves through this session. Before starting with the debate, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the English aspirants for providing us this wonderful platform to organize today's session. How lovely is this evening, and so does the ambience and aura surrounding it. Soon the colors of this merriment will unfold and will transport us to another world. So now, without much delay, I would like to call upon my co-host Abby to introduce the zealous debaters of the two teams and share the rules and regulation of today's session.
Yeah, well, before starting the beautiful, magnificent evening session, I would like to mention one quote here, and it was rightly said by Abigail Adams. Healthy debate occur when people can agree that they have difference of opinion, not difference in fact. I'm extremely happy to be present here today. I'm deeply grateful to be the best of this opportunity of being the keynote host of this beautiful session. A warm good evening to all the respected dignitaries present here. I'm Davi, and I will be your co-host for the next couple of years. So now I'm going to tell you the rule and regulation of this session. Let me read out the rule given to the participant, and the participant are requested to follow the rules and regulations. I would like to remind the participant that a statement made in exercise of the topic are limited to 5 minutes 30 seconds for first intervention and 10 minutes for second intervention. A statement must be considered the fact, otherwise it will affect your result as well. Our consortium will give you result on the material presented by the party. I do respect to all the audience here. Please don't create any kind of a scene in course of debate, and don't try to intervene in the middle of a session. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so before not taking much time of the audience and the debaters, I would like to call upon my first participant, Shadow. Shadow, are you here?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
unfathomable. I'm
so
here.
like it's already said that well begun is half done. So I would like to call Shadow because I know she would do it well so that we have a good beginning. All the best. Please go ahead.
Thank you for those lovable words, unfathomable. So, people, before I begin, I want all you to listen to whatever I'm gonna speak by moving away. I don't know to what caste or what community or what religion you belong to. While listening me, just move all those aside and just listen to me. Okay? So, Doctor, I start my speech by telling Dr. Ambedkar's famous quote. So it's like annihilation of caste, wherein he stated that intercaste marriages were the real remedy for breaking caste. So Ambedkar believed that in order to break the casteism, intercaste marriage is the best way. So I think by this quote itself, you will be aware of what topic I'm going to speak about. So I'm going to say that caste is not mandatory for a marriage, and for marriage, people should not look upon the caste. So let me tell you why. So first of all, how this caste system introduced. So it's based on the profession, okay? And this casteism was not in India. It was actually imposed by the Aryan system according to the profession which people does. It's simply like, for example, if someone who cleans the road and who collects the garbage are treated as the people who are untouchable, and at the same time the person who is doing pujas in the temples are considered to be the like high class people. So why is that so? If we don't have such people to clean the road, to keep our environment clean, what will happen? So it is their job, they chose to do that, okay? So if they choose to do that, we should be thankful. But what we are doing on the other hand, it's completely contradictory. We are doing like, if they are doing this job, no, we can't, talk to them, we'll avoid talking to them, we'll avoid sharing our things. So these things we used to follow. And I I suggest people to go for intercaste marriage is because intercaste marriage can be one of the significant steps to reduce the caste prejudices, and it can also eradicate untouchability and spread the values of liberty, equality, and fraternity in the society. And in some caste or in some community people, there is a tradition of marrying your own cousin. So it prevails in the places like in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala and all. There are some people who marries their own cousins, and because of that, they used to face some fraternity issues. Like they used to face some kind of issues related to that. So this is also one thing, and and the most then one important thing that Ambedkar believed is that the fusion of blood would create the feeling of kith and kin. So, for example, if you are marrying a girl from Dalit, I'm not really. One more thing I have to include here is like I'm not pinpointing any one of you's community or caste. So please don't take it to yourself. Just listen to me, okay? As you don't belong to any caste and community. So I'm continuing. Ambedkar believed that fusion of blood would create the feeling of kith and kin. As I said before, the thing is like when you marry a Dalit woman, for example, if you're from an upper class and if you marry a Dalit woman, means maybe their family wouldn't have got such a kind of surrounding or environment to have a good education. Maybe you will be the one who can, give some kind of education to that family, and you can improve their whole lifestyle, so that if you are
Last
taking
30
a girl
seconds.
from there.
Shadow, try to wrap up. 30 seconds, you have more.
Okay, so if you're taking a girl from there means you are like changing that whole girl's family and all. So the thing is like I prefer, and just to the last I want to add one point. Marriage is, after all this caste communities everything is there, but marriage is the like union of two souls. So when you go for a marriage, just do think one thing, whether that person suits you or not. Think wisely, because sometimes we may
Time is
go
up.
with the things. Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Like, I really feel glad that yes, I was correct. We had a good beginning. So, Dabi, what do you think about Shadow? How was it?
Yeah, it was, it is kind of a fact. And when it comes to the fact deals with the gene and how gene become the species. So in that way, the fact would not be admissible in anywhere. Just take example in a Hindu marriage act. You have to be a sacramental marriage. Just take example, she mentioned the Dalit. Okay, yeah. If the girls are willing to do marry to the upper caste family, so firstly, what happened like the upper caste boy, firstly they have to pay 2 lakh rupees to girls. After that, she will be able to marry, and she also able to marry in 1 year in 7 boys. What is this? Marriage is itself stand for the individual, not for the community. So yeah, it was not a great, but it is kind of fact. So it would not be admissible in any way. So in that way, uh, yeah. I now take the floor to the my greatest speaker, Salina. Are there?
Good evening,
Shalina.
everyone. Yes, I am here.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I am Selena. I am here to express my views in favor of motion intercaste marriages. So, though it is said that the intercaste marriage will help the couple in learning each other's culture and tradition, and that it will help them in broadening the horizons, but in fact, it is not that easy to adjust in the new environment and tradition. It needs a lot of commitment and time. Generally, in these cases, people do not receive parental support and everybody in their family goes against them. This creates a lot of rift in relationships and conditions of stress are also created in life. In this type of marriages, there is a lot of chances for breakup. Usually, these marriages are done without any discussion and without the participation of parents. After some time, they realize that there is a great difference in the goals of their life and a struggle begins and lastly the breakup happened. So it is believed that intercaste relationship leads to many difficulties and challenges for the couple as well as their families. According to Indian Human Development Survey, only 5% of marriages in India are intercaste marriages. This shows that intercaste marriages in India are still challenged and highly stigmatized even in the 21st century. Other thing is like superiority complex. One of the partners think that his or her caste is superior to that of the partner. This creates attitudinal and behavioral issues. And financial issues are also faced by the couple because because mostly spouses are not financially dependent, so the couple is left to fend for themselves because parents are not supporting, so they get no support from their family, and financial issues are seen in this type of marriages. It is also seen the disagreement between the couple to raising the children due to difference of opinion regarding which religion or caste they will follow and all. What festivals should celebrated, which god to be worshipped, what cultural ethics to be imparted, and this takes a toll on the relationship. The children of intercaste couple also face discrimination. The children of intercaste couple are always in dilemma of which caste or religion they belong to. Even when they are asked, they fail to give a clear-cut answer regarding this, due to which they are treated differently by the other people. Inheritance-related issues are also common in intercaste marriages. Uh, Generally, both families fail to accept the intercaste couple, due to which inheritance related issues become common. The intercaste couple may have to deal with the property and wealth dispute to get their rightful share, on and the children of intercaste couple are always the risk of the children being judged by their peers or society, or struggling to find acceptance is among the top disadvantage of intercaste marriages. The struggle faced by the children when they venture out in real world have a way. Okay.
Yeah, so great. That was galvanized expression from a thought which act into religions, and some people don't know about the what is the physical and the characteristic of India. India itself stands with a different kind of a religion, and we have different kind of a community. So, what do you think, unfathomable?
Yeah, I totally agree that we live in a world like India is a country with diverse religions and customs. But there's also a quote that united we stand, divided we fall. And if we take this, like dividing people on the basis of religion and caste, can we ever become a united nation? Can we ever achieve the targets? Can we ever become a country which is developing to a developed? So these questions are still in doubt. So moving on, I would like to call upon my next participant, Logan. And it is said that once you start doing something, you do it well. And Logan is the one. So Logan, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thank
Yeah.
you, Guna.
So just go forth and just conquer the session. All the best.
Thank you. Um, Good evening, everyone. Before I proceed, I want to mention everyone has different opinions. Whatever I'm going to say right now is my opinion, is my way to say things. I'm going to mention some constitution points, and I will mention some political leaders' points, and I will mention my points too. Please don't go for it in other ways. Take it as general. Thank you. So, Indian society is divided into various sections. It comes in our Purans and Vedas, where we can see Brahmins and Kshatriyas according to their activities, where Brahmins are headed firstly. After that, the caste system continues like as it is. But now, if I'm talking about today's situation, we are modern. We are not the way our elders think. We are in a modern culture. We are changing as time changes. So, if I'm talking about Supreme Court decisions, decision which is taken earlier in 2016, he said intercaste marriage is the only way to discriminate discrimination. If Supreme Court saying that, who are we to say it is not good or bad? Article 14 and Article 17 and 18 as well says right to equality, equality before law, abolition of untouchability. If these rights are come from there, who are we to say like intercaste marriage is not good? Mentioning intercaste, I want to mention that except for Muslim and Christian, all comes under Hindus. So when marriage is held in Hindus, it called intercaste marriage. But when marriages come in Muslims or Christian, it called as intercaste religion. Proceeding further, I want to mention like caste system in India is dividing into scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. And if I'm talking about untouchability and discrimination, divisions of labor, slavery, these are the evils of intercaste marriage. If I'm talking about like modern person, I will say like I will choose anything which I like, not about the caste. Caste is the only tag which we get from our parents and elders. We all are changing, like technologies change, like the modern world change. We are nobody to say like intercaste or casting is the thing which should be followed. And B.R. Ambedkar also comes with the reward system where we can, if you are intercaste, if you are doing marriage in intercaste, you will get a reward. So these are the things which you can get if you are in intercaste system, and our constitution and court are is in favor of it. If I'm saying about government initiative, they guarantees fundamental human right. They abolished untouchability in 1950, and they comes with the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe prevention of their rights in 1989. I want to mention like if if uh, if two persons are so comfortable of their mindset, their future plan, how they gonna manage their future thing, I don't think so. The caste system is the barrier in between. Supreme Court say if two person who are major like who achieve the
30
age of
seconds. Logan, try and
who
wrap
achieve,
up.
okay. To conclude, I would say right to equality should not only remain in papers. This right should be properly exercised, and otherwise it will lose its essence to all citizens of India, especially the weaker and backward classes, do not have the rights and equality before law. I would say we are modern, we choose things according to our need. So we should not discriminate people according to their caste. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Logan. I really appreciate the efforts that you took because it was a speech in which you not only just told us about the facts, but the real meaning of what a modern world is and what we are aiming for. You really explained it well that how at one side we say that we live in a modern society, and how at the same time we talk about caste issues, not marrying someone who's from an upper or a lower caste. Thank you so much. It was really a wonderful thing to listen. So, Dabi, what would you like to say about Logan? I think you should feel yes, she was good, right?
Definitely no. I'm refusing the point. Can we change the technology? Yes, I can change. Can we change the modern education? Yes, definitely I can. But when it comes to the special law related to the marry, so there's a need of rule and regulation. We have to do under the some certain rule, which is called a sacramento. So in that way, I now, without wasting the time here, I now give the floor to the my first second speaker, uh, Kyun. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, improve your unique voice before us. I know you will.
Okay, so yeah, sorry for that. Thank you so much, Tavi, for giving me this chance. And yes, I would request all the guys, all the people, girls, and other people who will listen me or who are listening me, don't take it to your heart. First of all, my words. But okay, now I will start. So, as per my concern about marriages or about the relationships in intercaste or other caste, right? So, it doesn't matter for me that in which era I'm living. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm living in 21st century or like whatever. But still, I am I am that kind of person, or I have that kind of mindset that yes, it will take ages to change people's mindset, and I'm damn sure about it. Why I'm saying this? That see, yes, we all people are talking about modernity. We all people are talking about this. We are living in modern era. We shouldn't behave like that, right? We shouldn't believe in untouchability. We shouldn't believe in casteism. But to be honest, I just believe that nobody is there who is gonna be in the people's house who are treating as a people untouchable, right? Nobody is gonna there. Like, I'm damn sure about it. The people who are saying, even you can say that what kind of politics we face sometimes we see in politics as well. The people are saying that we are, going to Shudra's house and we are eating food, we are having food their house, but in real they are doing this? No, they aren't. When it comes about marriages, so many people will say, they say, I listen them, even girls, boys, they always say, when you will do other caste marriages, when you will go to other people, you will have chance to explore your lifestyle, right? You will have chance to, like, even I heard somewhere a girl was saying that other religion marriage will teach you how to believe in other religion as well. I don't think so, yeah. You can just pick up their books. You can just have their holy books. You can just have their principles and books you can read. You can understand. You can listen people who are you. If you want to like marry a person who is from Muslim religion, instead of marry that person, see, it might be possible. Just 20%. It might be possible that you have love 20%. I'm not saying 100% or 80%, but 20% you love that person, right? You love that person. You want to spend your whole life with that person. But think, as I said before, that it will take ages to change people mindset. You won't be able to survive with that person, right? So you will face so many problems, hurdles. You will face so many people who will, you can say, go to again, and they will say to you, even your parents, right? It will be, it will hurt them, and it will be disappointing for them that they do, right? They do whatever you want to have from them, whatever you ask them. Before you're asking, they present everything to front of you. But still, if you do this kind of thing by saying that I am capable, I am able to have my life partner, I have all rights to choose my right partner, no, it's not right way to behave with family, to have a life partner, right? my my points will be something like that. See, like, it's not easy things to say. Whenever you will moving, like, you will move in that particular relationship after marriage as well, whenever you will have kids in your life, they will face these kinds of things as well. The people will make fun of them as well, right? That your parents did these things to be together. It's not only thing about yourself, right? You will have happiness for a short time, not for a long time, right? You can be happy for months, for years, not for your whole life. Your rest of life is gonna hell. It might be possible, not it might be 100%. I'm damn sure after some time you will have clashes with that person. We can have so many examples, and even I'm gonna give you like the people Tina Dabi and Atar Amir Khan. They were, what will you say to those people? They were matured, they cleared UPSC with best rank, or they did their well, even not well, they did their best, but somehow
Please,
they
last
had
30
clash in the
seconds.
person.
Try to wrap up.
Okay,
30 seconds you have.
I'm gonna wrap up. Yeah. So see, yes, I'm damn sure I'm that kind of person. I'm not gonna do marry other caste, right? I believe in my religion.
Thank
I
you.
believe in my caste. So yes, this is from my side. Maturity
Okay,
and
thank
love
you.
is not only for survival. Thank you.
Time's up.
So yeah, of course, that's great. So sufficing will really, you killed it. You are the life of my asset. You. What do you think, Unfathomable? Do you want to do intercaste marriage?
Yeah, definitely. Because just like there's one thing, she said that just because I love someone and who's from the other religion, it is not right. Why? Because people will say something and my family will be in trouble. So the thing is, should I marry someone who is from the same caste and I don't know that person? And is it a guarantee that I will have a good life with him? Like, I don't know him. How can I expect to have a good life? We don't know each other, but there's a person who's in different caste and we had a same bonding. And I think, yes, troubles are a part of life, but we need to deal with them. So this is something that I totally disagree. So now moving on to the next participant from my team, I would like to call Deepa. Deepa, are you here? Deepa, are you here?
She needs some time, unfathomable.
Okay, then Riva, can you just go and mesmerize us with your words?
Yeah, I can, definitely.
Thank you. All the very best.
Okay, thanks for wishing. Yeah. I'm dead against it. Like, we cannot marry with another religion people. Why? Because in India, it's kind of dogma. I mean, everyone believe in these things. Like, we cannot marry. Even our constitution give us the right, like, we can marry with another religion. Let me tell you about the Article 25 to 28. It tells us an Indian citizen is guaranteed the freedom to practice any religion of his or her choice. So, it's totally depend on the person. If he and she is agree with that kind of thing, so he and she can go with it. And the important thing is like couple of years ago, 2018, uh, in Kerala, there was happened something like that. So I would like to mention case study about it. Supreme Court in Safin Jahan versus Ashokan, 2018. So what happened there? There was a girl. She belongs to Hindu community, and then she changed his religion and then get married with a Muslim person. And what happened? Like someone filed petition to the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court stated the right to marry a person of one's choice as a part of Article 21. And as far as I'm concerned, you all are maybe aware about Article 21. Yeah. So, but let me tell you about Article 21. No person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty. So if you are not, if you will think that yeah, we will not marry with this. So if you are agree with it, so why you can't marry with another person? Who No one will gonna stop you, no one can't stop you if you are ready for the person. And as unfathomable stated, like yeah, if it is okay if I'll get married with a my community person, and I'll not be happy with that person. So what? Because for me, my life is more important than my religion. So that is my opinion. And as Queen was stating, like she was saying, like it will take, I mean, more era. Definitely it will take ages because you guys are not accepting, and we are living in 21 century, not 18th century, 18th century. So we can't say like religion is totally dependent. Obviously we can, I mean, we can marry with another person. And
Hello.
it's a given. And it's a given, like marry someone of a different caste means like you getting to learn new things, and it'll learn how a certain culture is and their way of living. And definitely the other thing is like some studies show that interfaith couples are very good at communicating with each other. And in particular, they are good at agreeing in important issues. Yeah, and for this thing, Maharashtra government 2022, they announced a very good initiative by the Maharashtra government. There was a scheme like intercaste marriage scheme 2022. What happened? Like if anyone, Maharashtra government will pay like 2 lakh for 2 and 3 lakh for the person if they will get intercaste marriage. So we could say like it's an initiative and we can do it. Definitely it will, yeah, it will take some time, but at least we should try. We are living in 21st century. So we can definitely try and we should go for it. And there is one more thing, Special Marriage Act 1944. It is also tell us about the same thing. We can marry with another religion, and if you both are the guy and the if they both are agree, so they can marry with each other. No one can't say anything. And the other thing is like, yeah, my parents, why they will yeah, it could be happen if I'll get married with another religion, might be they'll get hurt, but after some time they will realize if I'm happy with that person and I'm living luxurious life, so why they would think about it? Because of my parents. Not only my parents, I'm talking about every parent, more than their children's life, nothing is important. So that is the important, yeah, that is it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, River. I think that you really, in a very proper manner, you articulated your thoughts. I said mesmerize with your words, but I think you did more than that because you had facts, you had an emotional touch, and I would definitely say that it was a proper answer which anyone could accept with a great convincing power. Thank you so much. So, Dabi, what would you like to say now? I think you should start changing your opinion.
Yeah, definitely it
Sorry,
was a bit long.
can I say something? Like I really listened.
Yeah, it was a bit bland. It could have been better too. There's always room for improvements. The reason is that the land in the first chapter of the Constitution, it doesn't mean that a person is competent enough to know about the right and regulation. What we have in that way. Second is that everyone has a right to propagate and to consult their religion, but in some extent it is also violate the constitutional mandate. So in that way, without wasting time, I would like to call Khushbu Pathak. Are there? Khushbu, where is?
Can I say something about on this topic?
Debbie, Khushbu here now.
Khushbu, go ahead and
Yeah.
beatboxing a position and hold water before us.
Okay. So first of all, very good evening to everyone. And for starters, to organize my my topic over this topic. So first is fashion. Like modern fashion is not as stable. They are shakeable always. So you should have to be stable mentality
Hi.
because
Hi.
yeah, so because people's mentality of the modern age, they are always unshakable. So you should have they are always shakeable. And my second point is uh, sorry, my second point is relationship. The relationship doesn't happen to be a longer period, because if you are in the living relationship and you are like enjoying your relationship, and after some period of your relationship you will get the married, but at the 11th hour, on the edge of the point, you will feel suffocate because of the people and society, because society will not let you play, let you enjoy your own freedom, because it has some rules and regulation, so you should have to be follow. And my third point is elder fear of caste. caste, because people think about ourselves. They are always too much selfish in this era. They are not thinking about their parents or their elder or ancestor. It's a name, because if you are thinking, then you are not gonna to marry in the intercaste. So people at the same period, fe- ancestors or elders, they have a fear to faces the some problem which is coming after marriage their child in the intercaste to someone girls or boys. And my second or and my next point is, if one girl want to marry with one person, so they have to be married in 7 times in a 1 year. So what is this marriage? Marriage is a part, marriage is a life which you can survive. You can share your own feeling to someone. You can share on your
15 more
behavior to
seconds.
someone.
Khushbu, please
Hello.
wrap up. Please wrap up. You have 15 seconds left.
Yes, okay. So my in instance, yeah, like instance, my instance, oh sorry, in instance, intercaste marriage shouldn't be allowed, because it somehow it break our rules and regulation towards the society. So we have to be follow and consider, because considered about our ancestors' name hierarchy, or we have to be
Time's up.
follow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was enough. The way you were delivering your thought, I'm surprised about the negativity might be there under the sea. Now, and Fatima, what do you think? What's your opinion regarding that?
Well, I think that we are on the right course, and yeah, we'll definitely get a win. Because the thing is, like the last point I would just highlight, she said that there are certain rules and regulations in the society which have been laid down by the ancestors. And it's also said change is the only constant. And the rules and regulations, if they are for the betterment, then definitely we should follow. But such rules that divide people rather than uniting, I don't think that there's a need to do that. So now I would, putting all the things in the clothes nutshell, I would like to call upon my last participant for the day, Deepa. Deepa, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, and thank you for inviting me on the board. And um, as Riva has described very well about what is in our constitution written about the marrying in different caste and marrying according to our choice, our self choice. Um, I'm gonna describe about the benefits of um, marrying in different religion, different caste, marrying in different caste and different religion according to the biologically. So I'm describing some facts which is biologically correct, if biologically beneficial, if you are marrying into different community, different caste. So my first take on the mutation. So in biology, we all had read about the mutation and the concept of mutation. Uh, if you are marrying in different community, so the chances of mutation gets increases, and because of mutation, the new and dominating and well surviving progeny can produce. So if you want to raise the standard of our society, our living standards, a human production, so you have to go out of your caste uh, and marry him, her, to produce new type of progeny. This is the same thing which happened in our past era. So the modern days, so how the modern days human has arisen, had evolved. So we should have to go in another caste to marry. And my second opinion is that if you are marrying in different caste or religion, then the immunity gets increases. The progeny has more immunity power rather than the marrying in the same community, same caste again and again and again, which is why the reason of getting immunity decreases. Getting immunity decreases is crossing over and linkage. I think you are well aware about the crossing over and linkage, but who are not well known about the crossing over and linkage. It is the chromosomal phenomena in where the chromosomes get attached and chromosomes get separated unnecessary. So if you are marrying in different caste and different religion, these phenomena get decreases. I think you all have heard about the Mendel's law. In the Mendel's law, when Mendel continuously do self pollination in the same type of breed, the quality of breed gets decreases after and after every progeny. uh, this is the same happens in the human. If you are marrying, if you are getting
Last 15 minutes, 15 seconds left, Deepa.
reproduction in
Wrap up.
your production, in your same caste. So my take is that you have to go in out of your caste or out of your community, so the better quality of human can produce mutation has takes place, and the
Time's up.
means better type of human can produce.
Yeah, Deepa. Thank you so much. Like, you really highlighted one aspect that till now hadn't been covered, the biological one. It was indeed good and it was quite informative. Like, we got to know another aspect of why it is important to break these shackles of what our society is bound to. So, Dabi, what do you think? If you get someone, okay, you have two choices, okay? So there's this person you are in love with, like you could say for 5 years you're in a relationship with a person, but that is from a different caste. And he knows you very well. Your thicks and thins, always been there by your side. But the problem is he's from a different caste. And there's this other person, like your family chose, the caste from which you belong. You could say he have a good lifestyle. Yeah. Who would you choose? A person unknown to you or someone who you know from a long time? Which one and why?
Uh, well enough, that's a imaginary kind of a question. So firstly, I don't like the discrimination too. So when I got the married with the, like intercaste marriage, so the first reason is that I have to follow the other religion too. So I don't like the compilation word. So I never try to go. Might be a gut.
Okay, yeah. You can call upon the next participant.
So I would like to call Ritu, are there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. I know you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I just here to
Actually, you are not audible.
Might be she has a connection issue. Can you listen me?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, might be CS connection issue. So I would like to call S. Are there S?
Tabby, you can go with Tessie.
Yeah, I'm asking, but she's not responding.
Yeah, you can go with Tessie also. Tessie Palmo.
S, go ahead.
Hi everyone. Thank you for uh, giving me this opportunity. Can you please tell me which topic do I have to give my lecture? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes,
Am
Tessie,
I
you
audible?
are.
Yes,
Yeah,
Tash.
you
Okay.
are.
So which topic? Which topic? Can you please tell me the name of the topic?
Tabby, you can.
Hello? Yes, yes. Which topic do I?
Yeah, you have to speak against the intercaste marriage, make a valid point.
Okay, intercaste marriage. Okay.
Beyond the
I
intercaste
think the
marriage.
topic. Okay. Does religious matter for marriage, right?
Definitely, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So I think if I tell this thing with respect to Indian culture, I think that the religious matter a lot in case of the marriage, because I want to give my the thing that I have experienced, that I think when I was last year, I was also in the relationship with someone else who is not in my on religious. So at the end of that year, what happened was that we are not able to continue our relationship because our religions are different. So I think religious is matter, because when you belong to the same religious, and everything, your culture, your rituals, your traditional, everything match with your would be husband, right? So otherwise there might be create some kinds of compromise from the sides of the wife as well as the husband. So I think religious is matter, but you people might thinking that I am little bit conservative, but I actually I used to think that it doesn't matter, religion doesn't matter if we are falling in love with someone else with the true love, right? But after that incident, I learned something, that the religious is really matter for this marriage, because it's important for to be have a common things for both the persons. So this is my thoughts on it. Thank you.
Yeah, that was terrific in nature as well. Sure. So unfathomable, I think we have done with the first intervention. So we should
Yeah,
move
I
the second.
just, Dabi, I have one more participant, and then we can go with the second round. So Jai Hind, are you here? Jai
Yes,
Hind?
I'm here.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Uh, Sorry for interview, like it's 2028 and we have 1.5 hours, so we should move the second intervention.
Okay, so
After
may
Jai
I?
Hind, you can.
Jahin, go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
make your
So good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to thanks for giving me this wonderful chance to participate here. And I would mention some against this topic. So I would mention my thought. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So as I have seen, there's a lot of anxiety and stress in the intercaste marriage, and simply we can call love marriages. So those who choose to spend their lives according to their liking, they usually do not meet the family members and the society with a well manner. Generally, in these cases, people do not receive like a parental support, and everybody in their family goes against them. So after that, this creates a lot of rift in their relationships, and condition of stress are also created in life. Yeah, whether the love marriage succeed or not, so yeah, it should be a responsibility is to them who choose this intercaste marriage. So if they go wrong, then they cannot blame their parents, because even if parents accept this alliance, even then they do not involve a lot in the affairs of the
Last
couple.
30 seconds. Try and wrap up now. Jai Hind.
Okay. And so there is just some scientifically reasons also, like in intercaste marriage, gene pool doesn't match. So in my last point, I want to say that India as a society needs our future generation to be healthy, educated, and productive individual. So I would like to prefer same religion marriage.
Okay. Thank you for your points. Now let's move to the round two. So we have the rebuttaling session now. From my team, I would like to call Riva and Debbie. Who would you like to choose?
So I want to interject here, like your party, like you negative person just mentioned that I want to marry in a same caste. What does it mean? Okay, let it be. Now we are going to commence the second intervention. So I would like to Q&A are there.
So boys are not allowed.
Yeah, I'm here. Please, guys, first of all, I want to just have 30 seconds. Don't interrupt in this debate. This is for only girls, right? You will have chance next week as well. And you can participate in Saturday debate. So yeah, Riva, are you there? Miss Riva, is she present in this VC? She isn't.
She's coming.
Okay. Miss Riva, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you are my opponent, right? And I think that so I need to ask on you. I have to ask on you. I just want to ask one thing to you. See, you were saying that there are some constitution, there are some articles who are allowing, like, which are allowing you to, like, to get married with anyone, and you have full rights, full freedom to choose partner, right? I just want to ask one thing. This, don't you think that the constitution, which can allow you to marry someone, that will help you out after clashes, that will, that will interrupt, or that will, you can say, interfere in your personal relationship? They will simply, right, like, what was the thing before when Tina Dabi and, like, Atar Amir Khan got married? There were so many people who were countering them, and they were just like that, we are matured one, and even articles on constitution is also allowing us, right? They were same who asked their divorce in court, right? They were same. Why they did?
Okay,
Just
let
want
me
to
tell you
express
one
that.
thing. Your question is, you are stating, I mean, two times same thing, like Tina Davi and the other person. I don't know about the name of his. So you know what? It's not depend on the religion. It's depend on the I mean, our understanding. Maybe they'll got some misunderstanding. That's why they got divorced, and it's not a big thing. We can't. I mean, we can't say like it's all about the religion. It's not all about the religion.
Okay.
Definitely, and why they got married. They got married. They belongs to different religion, because at their initial stage, maybe they got good understanding, but after some time they got misunderstanding. So it's not a kind of religion person. You can't say like, yeah, because of the religion. And let me tell you, ask one
Okay.
thing.
You know,
You know,
there was a, okay.
tell me one thing. Do
I
you
want to counter you. If
okay?
Yeah,
Do you go to a restaurant?
yeah, I go.
Okay,
Sometimes
so
I go there as well.
do you ask them about their caste, about their anything? Do you ask them about their religion?
See, it's not. See, if yeah, it's not like that. The people who are giving you services, that don't mean that I'm gonna marry that person, right?
It's not all about
I'm not
marriage. You know,
gonna
it's
that
all
people.
about
I'm not
caste,
gonna
right?
marry that
It's
person.
all about
No,
caste.
it's not
If you
about caste.
believe on,
Just listen one
it's
thing.
if you
Leave
are
that.
if you are
Leave.
believe
Leave.
if you believe on
Yeah, okay.
if you
Leave
believe
Tina
on caste
Dabi and
system, it
Tina.
means you definitely you
Okay.
are. Why are you raising
Yeah.
the question of?
Leave
I
that.
mean,
Leave that.
Tina
Leave
Dabi.
that. Leave that.
Maybe there
Okay.
was
Leave
some
that. Just listen.
misunderstanding.
That Okay, there wasn't any misunderstanding. I'm gonna give you a valid reason. When she got divorced with that same person, she posted one thing on her Instagram account by saying Jai Shri Ram, and she just posted something. Just leave that. It was something, another thing which you can think. But see, there are so many girls who are getting married with another caste, in other caste, and after that they regret, and they ask same people, they ask that I want to get divorced with that person, with this person, because this person is not respecting my religion, myself, my family, just because of we have differences, right? Same people. See, if you are giving, you are saying that emotionally we are connected with that person, emotionally court is also supporting us, constitution is also supporting us. Girl, there will be the same constitution, there will be the same things which will ask you. They won't say to you that please live with that person because you loved that. They will ask you, it's okay, it's your choice. If you want to get divorced with that person, you can. They won't support you anyhow, right?
Okay. Okay. Why, the constitution is the another thing. If our society is not ready to marry with another religion, then I can go to my like Supreme Court, and I can go with all these kind of articles. But you are stating, okay, tell me, having said that, Tina Davi, do you know the other person who got divorced with these kind of things?
Okay,
And
so
tell
now
me
you're
one thing.
saying
Okay,
that,
if they got,
see,
tell me one thing.
are
If
you
they got
guys are
divorced and they
manipulating
are
things.
separated,
See,
why they got
first,
married?
first,
Before, why they got
okay,
married? Because
first
they
you
have good
said that,
understanding that time.
okay, first you
That's
said
why they,
constitution
yeah.
is
30
allowing us.
seconds.
Okay,
30
first you
seconds.
said, first you
Wrap up.
gave valid reasons of constitution. Now you are saying constitution is another thing. Why? If you
Listen to
are
me.
giving starting points by
I'm saying
constitution,
because
so
it is
you
it
can't
is
say,
second option. It is second option. If
no,
my
it's
parents
not
are agree
second
with
one.
it, so
It's not second one.
why would I mention these articles? If our
You,
constitution, if our society will not accept me, then I can use it. I'm not saying that I'm there against it. I'm there against
but
why people are not
you didn't
saying
said it
why people
once,
can't do
right?
these kind
You
of
didn't
things.
said it once. You
Time's
just
up.
mentioned your articles,
Guys,
your constitution. Okay, done.
time's up. Queen River. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, from my team, I would like to call Shadow.
Yeah.
Tabby, who's coming from your team?
Tashi, are there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Again, same topic.
My God, ask a question.
What? Actually, I was busy somewhere else, so I just come here.
Okay. Khushbu, are there? Shalina, go ahead. Shalina, if you are there,
Sally,
please take at least can please try to respond. Tachi, now you're free. Tashi, are there?
Yes, I'm here, but I'm really sorry to say, but I really don't understood what's going on in this group.
Okay, let me explain you. So, your
Thank you
negative
so
part,
much.
yeah, they can ask a question and you have to give the answer. And after that, you will be able to ask a question and she will try to give answer.
First, do I need to give ask question?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, related to the intercaste marriage, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Can ask a question to Sadhu.
Okay. I just need a 1 minute to think about the question. I need to frame the questions. Can I speak after someone else? My question is, what is the negative impact of the intercaste marriage?
You
Hello?
have to enter.
Shadow, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Tasi and Shadow. Please start.
See, you have to counter it. Just make it and convince it.
So, Tashi, can you just like come again once again? I didn't listen you properly.
Okay, my question is what is the negative impact of the intercaste marriage? Do you think intercaste banning intercaste marriage is a violation of the constitutional right?
I don't think like there is any particular negative thing for the intercaste marriage. I see only positive impact over there. And marriage is something which is about two people, okay? And though all the relatives, family members, everyone agrees, and the society agrees, and even if they get married, can they all come and stand and tell that these people are gonna live happily till the end? No. And in most of the arranged marriages, people are just living in a compromised life. They are like, and you can't tell that all arranged marriages are successful and all the intercaste marriages or all the love marriages are not successful. No, you can't go with that. So I don't see, it's about two individuals, and if they are okay with doing intercaste marriage, means they can of course go for it, and it's all about the understanding between the couples. So Tashi, my question to you is, why do you? Mhm.
Yes, yes, you can carry on.
Yeah, so my question to you is like, why do you think that intercaste marriage is wrong? Or else, why you are thinking that caste is too important for marriage?
No, I am not saying intercaste marriage is wrong. I am saying according to my own experience that since I was not able to match the culture, rituals, and all of others, the my boyfriend. That's why my relation was not continued. But I think it is the matter of the if understanding. If the two people are understanding, and if they are truly love to each other, then I don't think there could be any kinds of barrier who can stop for the, for them to get married. But there are with the if the persons two persons love each other, but there are lots of the societal pressure that puts us a lots of pressure that we uh, the family pressure and society also put lots of pressure. This give us a discouragement to not to get married. So I think as compared to the earlier, the Indian society now becoming a more liberal. Earlier we used to have a very people have a very conservative mind. They always think about their own caste and don't not mingle with other the caste and other religions. But as we can see, lots of people are now going for the intercaste marriage, interfaith marriage also. So we can see society is also becoming a
Last 30 seconds, guys.
liberal. Sorry,
Yeah,
with
Tashi,
last
and
30
I
seconds,
think
right,
you
Tavi?
yourself answered your Tashi, you yourself answered the question, I think. So you yourself agree that intercaste marriages these days people are doing and they are going for it. So
Yes, yes. Definitely. I have a lots of examples that the people belonging from the the so-called low caste, and they also get married with the upper caste also. So I think as the people become
So,
more
Dashi,
educated.
one last question. Just answer this. Do you agree, or are you okay with people going for intercaste marriage? What is your view? Just an yes or no.
Exactly, yeah, I completely agree with it.
Okay, Dashi, that's there.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you guys so much. So from my team, I would like to call Deepa. Deepa, are you here? Deepa, Deepa Rajput.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Dabi, who would you like to call?
Khushbu, are there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, then I will ask. I have a one question for you. So, have you heard about the
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. So,
Your your sounds flickering.
okay. Now, am I audible to you? Yes. Now, am I audible to you
Yeah.
properly?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. So, okay. I have one question for you. So, have you heard about the manuscript?
Yeah, I heard about manuscript.
Okay, then you know about the belief system of the people, belief system of our country. Then what about you? Like what you think nowadays? People changing their mindset in terms of the marriage.
Yeah, I think peoples are changing their mindset uh,
Okay,
on. Yeah.
okay. in that you can talk about the USA or America or like any foreign country, but there still they have a 50% of divorces. But if you talk about the India, they have a 1.2 or 3% divorces. Why this so?
Actually, in India, we have a huge load of society pressure. Okay, we have a huge burden of society. For proving this, I would mention a fact. Yes, we are least divorced country in the world, uh, but we also have the rank 142 in happiness. Okay, and I think happiness is more necessary in a relationship. If you are talking about the divorces, yes, divorces happen in the USA, America, in the huge number, because they have freedom. They don't have that much of society pressure on them, but we have, and so we doesn't go for the
Okay.
divorces. Yeah, but we are not happy. Okay, our relationship
Okay,
are not
meanwhile
happy.
you are speaking. You in meanwhile you are giving your answer. Society pressures is mandatory. Society pressure and ethics is mandatory. So you should have to follow the ethics which is given by the society.
Why
You have
why,
mentioned it
yeah, I had mentioned,
because as you
I
earlier said, yeah, society pressure.
yeah.
So society pressure is mandatory. If you want to marry with someone, then you think about the people. First, you think about your elder ones or ancestor, your name, because if you belong to Brahman family, then they are not allowed to go in the sorry they are not allowed to go to marry with our intercaste marriage. So at that time you should have to think, and if you are if you are married with that person, then after some time it will be after some time 1 year, it could be a 1 year 2 year, it like yeah it could be a 1 year for 1 year
I
2 year 3 year and so forth. So after some time you feel suffocation or at the under earth at the 11th of hour. So what do you
Khushbu,
think about that?
I want to intersect you,
Last 30
because
seconds.
yeah, because I'm not agreeing with your fact that is the society pressure is mandatory. I'm saying that society pressure is here. Okay, and we it is not mandatory, and nowadays it is becoming changing. It is changing. Okay, nowadays people prefer happiness more over than the society pressure. So nowadays the caste, the religion is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have any stakes in their life. People
But
preferring
constitution is
happiness.
also
Time's up,
favor
guys.
in the yeah but constitution is
Khushbu,
also
help us.
favor in the yes. Thank
Guys,
you.
time's up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So, on behalf of the English aspirants, I would like to thank the wonderful people who spoke and performed tonight and our lovely audience. It was indeed an amazing lineup. All of you taking out time of your personal and professional schedule means a lot to the English aspirants. I hope you not only had an amazing session, but an enriching one too. Wish you all a pleasant and a peaceful night. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
And I also want to say one thing in this: the leader of this group who conduct this debate. Actually, this was my first debate. I haven't participated in any debate. So thank you so much, everyone, for giving me opportunity that two times for, and I'm really appreciates that people are listening and also get a lots of things from all of the people. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, that's great. Last not the least, I want to congratulate to all the participants for their brilliant performance. One thing more, our consortium will give you result on the material presented by the participant, and that all the recording will be uploading in YouTube. You will get. Thanks one and all for being with us and making this event memorial for each and one of us. Thank you so much.